You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
What a night of football drama it turned out to be in Fort Lauderdale, where Chicago Fire booked their first playoff spot since 2017 after a remarkable 5-3 victory over Lionel Messi's Inter Miami. It was the kind of match that had everything: early goals, a furious comeback, and a late collapse that left the home crowd stunned. From the very start, Chicago made their intentions clear. Despite Miami dominating possession, the Fire's energy and sharp counterattacks proved dangerous. It was Ivorian midfielder Dréje de Villa who got things rolling in the 11th minute, heading home from a corner to silence the Miami fans. Not long after, Jonathan Dean doubled the lead with a well-taken finish on the break, giving Chicago a surprising 2-0 advantage. Miami tried to claw their way back when Tomas Avila scored in the 39th minute, bringing a flicker of hope. But just as Inter Miami looked to settle, another breakaway hurt them. Romani Kouame struck right before halftime, restoring a 2-goal cushion for Chicago and sending the visitors into the locker room with a 3-1 lead. In the second half, it looked like the script was being rewritten. Veteran Uruguayan striker Luis Suarez stepped up and showed his class. In the 57th minute, he produced a cool finish to narrow the gap. By the 74th, he curled in a stunning equalizer, and suddenly the score was locked at 3-3. The stadium roared, and it seemed as though momentum had shifted toward Miami. But fatigue was evident. Inter Miami had been stretched thin, playing their 6th game in just 17 days, and it showed in the final stages. Chicago took advantage. In the 80th minute, Justin Pledger-Reynolds tapped in from close range after a defensive lapse to make it 4-3. Only 3 minutes later, Brian Gutierrez sealed it with the goal of the night, a thunderous strike from 25 yards that flew into the top corner, leaving Miami's keeper helpless. For Miami, it was a bitter pill to swallow. Despite Lionel Messi's presence and Suarez's heroics, the defensive cracks proved costly. The defeat also dealt a blow to Miami's hopes of competing for the Supporters' Shield, as their recent congested schedule has clearly taken a toll. On the other hand, Chicago celebrated a huge milestone. This playoff berth was only their 3rd since 2009, and it came under the guidance of coach Greg Berhalter, who returned to club management after his stint with the U.S. national team. His team not only secured a postseason spot, but did so with 2 games still in hand. As Berhalter himself put it, the objective of reaching the playoffs has been achieved. But for Chicago, the real challenge is only just beginning. Their victory over Miami was more than just 3 points. It was a statement that they belong back on the big stage. And after a performance like this, few could argue otherwise. Stay subscribed for more videos.